Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina, and today is my real estate market update as of June. We'll look at what's gone on historically in the local area. We'll look at what's going on today in the real estate market, and we will finish up with some slides looking at home values nationally and what's happened on a month-over-month basis according to 3 reputable indexes. So I'm going to share my screen and we will get right into it. If you watched my videos before, you know I always like to start out with the trend lines. I love to look at the average sales price, and I love to look at Wake County and Durham County because those are 2 counties that I sell a lot in, so I like to keep up with what's going on in those counties. This shows, the first thing I would show is, look at this box over here. This shows the average sales price for Wake County, Durham County, and the entire Triangle MLS. The percentage represents how we compare to May 2022, so last year. You can see Wake County is barely off. Same thing with the entire Triangle MLS, and Durham County is actually up 1.5% when compared to May of 2022. And you can see overall in this trend, when rates started going up and, we hear a lot of negative news about what's going on with home prices and home values and things like that and projections and things like that. You can see we've been pretty steady. We did trend down, when we got into July, but we have rebounded since the spring market and are trending back up. The other thing I like to look at is, and I'm going to start looking at this more, is what happened pre-pandemic. So we had, really a couple years here where it was an anomaly, 3% interest rates. The market was insane. Homes were selling before they even, they were coming soon. Showings didn't start. They'd sell sight unseen. There was a lot of that went on. So those 2 years are really, those couple of years, that time frame there, really anomalies in the real estate market. So I want to look more at, what happened pre-pandemic. How do we compare to pre-pandemic levels? And you can see it. We go back to, May of 2019. Our average sales price in Wake County was $365. Today it's $567. So we're still well above where we were pre-pandemic levels and trending upward since the spring market. Let's look at month supply. I talk a lot about inventory, and this is something that I look at all the time. A normal and balanced market, I know I've said this, is about a 6-month supply. Our inventory levels are very low. They've remained really low. They did trend up for a little bit. So towards the end of the year, around a 2-month supply, still a long way from being a normal and balanced market. And if you look at what happened over the last 5 years, we really haven't had any time period where we've had over a 3-month supply of homes available for sale. So we've been in a seller's market consistently for the last several years. We have very limited inventory. Right now to have a 1.2 month supply of homes, very, very limited inventory. And while demand has softened, we do still have demand out there. Buyers are out there. And that leads me into my next point is the average days on market has picked up. So you can see in January, it got really high at about 30 days. Really, and I say really high, it's really, that's still a very quick days on market, but it's really high compared to, if you go back to August 2021 or July when homes were selling in 6 days, 5 days, and as I mentioned earlier, a lot of them selling before they even started showings, people buying them sight unseen. So when rates changed, we did see the days on market trend up. January was really the peak. January is a slow month in general. People are recovering from the holidays and waiting to see what's going to come on the market in the spring. And then our spring market did heat up, that and a combination of low inventory levels, and our days on market has dropped back down. Wake County's at about 14 days, Durham at 12 days, the entire Triangle MLS, 15 days on the market before they go under contract. So if you're a buyer in the market today, you definitely want to have a sense of urgency if you are seeing homes come on the market that you like. Because more and more often we're seeing homes that are priced right, that look good, they're selling fast, and in some cases getting multiple offers. Now, they're not getting the 30 and 40 offers that we saw during the real estate craziness of 2021 and first part of 2022. But homes that get multiple offers are getting 2 or 3 offers. So it is competitive. Looking at homes available for sale, and I'm going to take the entire Triangle MLS. You can see we trended upwards, as rates went up, demand, some buyers were taken out of the market, demand softened. So we saw homes more homes on the market because they weren't getting snapped up as quickly. It really peaked around October and it has just trended down ever since. And then new listings. So this is a good one to look at too. Really we start to see listings trend up around the spring market. So we saw that same trend that we normally do as we go into the spring market. So that's a look at what's happened historically in the area, what's going on today in the real estate market. Again, I focus on Wake and Durham County, active and coming soon. So coming soon homes are homes that are currently being marketed and they're online, but you can't schedule a showing to see them. So active and coming soon homes, we have just over 2,200 available for sale right now in Wake and Durham County. That includes new construction and it includes resale homes. What's under contract? Just under 3,500 homes currently under contract. They'll close somewhere in the foreseeable future. Some of them further out if they're new construction, and they may be in the early stages of building. And then finally, what has closed so far this month in Wake County and Durham County, just shy of 1,000 homes have closed so far this month. We still have a few weeks to go, or 10 or 11 days to go in the month. So we will see this number continue to grow. Lastly, I just wanted to finish up with some slides, taking a look at home price movement or home value movement. Again, we hear a lot of negative news about what's going on in the real estate market and what's going on with home prices. Real estate is local. If you have questions on the local market, don't hesitate to reach out. But this is a look at national numbers. So these are three very reputable indexes here: Case-Shiller, FHFA, and CoreLogic, and they track month over month, seasonally adjusted home values. And you can see in 2022, around July, when rates started to go up, we started to see, the home values trend down. And so they trended down, for several months. And then starting at the beginning of the years when we started to see, we turned the corner essentially. So all three indexes have us increasing month over month home values starting in February and going into March. This is all the data we have right now. It'll be interesting to see when we get April and May data, what happens. But this tells me, and it tells, the story that maybe we have turned the corner and the worst is behind us. Now, rates are still higher, but those are trending down. And if you saw my update from last week, mortgage rates did trend down for the second week in a row. So we're going to keep track of those as well. But this is what's going on with home values on a month over month basis, according to three very reputable resources. I know a lot of people use Zillow. Zillow is basically saying the exact same trend. Looking at month over month percent change in home values. They're saying the same thing. So February, March, April, and they have April data showing an increase in those home values. And finally, Fannie Mae, who they look at their data quarterly, they show negative or a decline in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, but showing an increase going into the first quarter. So all this data is basically to show you that home prices are stabilizing. We've possibly turned the corner and have the worst of it behind us, and are trending upward. So hopefully that information is helpful. I do think that, at least in our area, inventory levels are low. We still have demand that is going to continue to put pressure on prices. So I don't foresee a big drop in prices in this area. A lot of people ask me that. And a lot of people ask me, why North Carolina is so expensive. And we have gotten expensive over the last few years. And, it's because we're a great destination. We're one of the top markets for jobs. There's a lot of businesses moving here. North Carolina was ranked as one of the best places to do business. So we have a lot of businesses that move here. It's bringing a lot of people. It was also, Raleigh was ranked the 7th best destination to live during retirement. So not only are we attracting people for jobs, we're also attracting a lot of retirees as well. So our area continues to grow. It's exciting to watch. So if you have questions on the Raleigh Durham area and the real estate market, feel free to reach out. If you want more information on Raleigh Durham, city community tours, check out my YouTube channel. You can keep up with what's going on in the real estate market there as well. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell, and you'll get notified anytime a new video is uploaded. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and I hope you have a great day.